Okay, so the internet's favorite toddler mega hit, CoComelon, is getting a movie. That's, honestly, not shocking at all when you think about it. But wait, why does a YouTube preschool channel that's basically the #1 babysitter for parents worldwide suddenly need a theatrical release? Let's unpack this. Because trust me, there's a lot more going on here than just a bunch of catchy songs and cartoon kids learning to tie their shoes. /n/n First off, the teaser dropped for CoComelon, the movie coming February 2027. The logline says JJ and friends are starting kindergarten, which is a clever metaphor because, let's face it, this franchise is growing up. But why now? Why 2027? If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a movie, it's a power move by Universal and Moonbug to monetize one of the most addictive, algorithm-proof content engines on YouTube. We are talking about a channel with over 150 million subscribers. That's bigger than most countries' populations. /n/n Now, the animation style. The teaser shows a more detailed CG world, which immediately makes me wonder, are they trying to compete with Pixar? Or is this just a way to make the same content feel premium for theaters? What many people don't realize is that CoComelon's charm has always been its simplicity. It's literally designed to loop in the background while toddlers melt down. So, adding complex visuals might alienate the core audience. But here's the twist, this movie isn't just for the kids. It's for the parents. The ones who've been humming Wheels on the Bus for 6 years straight. This is nostalgia bait. Plain and simple. /n/n Let's talk about the voice cast. SZA, Nicholas Hoult, Rhys Darby. What even is this mix? On paper, it sounds like a viral TikTok mashup. But here's my take. This isn't about star power. It's about cross-generational appeal. SZA brings in the older siblings, or young parents, who grew up with CoComelon. Hoult and Darby. They are comedy veterans who can make jokes land for adults without breaking the PG rating. What makes this casting really fascinating is how it mirrors the Despicable Me strategy, using recognizable voices to give animated chaos a layer of sophistication. /n/n The bigger play here. Universal is testing whether YouTube-born IP can translate to box office gold. If this works, we are gonna see a flood of Ryan's World, the movie, or Pinkfong, the feature. But there's a risk. Movies require stories, not just vibes. CoComelon's formula is repetition, not plot. So how do you stretch that into a 90-minute runtime? My guess? They are banking on parents' guilt. We'll buy tickets just to hear 20 minutes of silence. /n/None thing that immediately stands out is the release date, February 2027. That's a year before Gen Alpha turns 10. Perfect timing to capitalize on their TikTok phase. But this also raises a deeper question. When does a brand stop being content and become a cultural institution? CoComelon isn't just a show anymore. It's a sleep-deprived generation's shared trauma. Or is that shared comfort? /n/n So here's my closing thought. Whether you love it or hate it, CoComelon's movie is inevitable. It's not about quality, it's about dominance. The real story here isn't JJ learning his ABCs. It's about how streaming algorithms birthed a monster that's now invading multiplexes. And honestly, I'm weirdly curious. Would I take my hypothetical future kid to see it? Absolutely. Would I maybe cry laugh when the Family Jam song hits? Definitely. Let me know in the comments, do you see this as genius or just corporate cringe? Because honestly, I'm sitting somewhere in the middle.